So today, lads, we're going to be grading every single one of the Indiana Fever players for yesterday's game against the Chicago Sky. And we are going to start off with Monique Billings. Monique Billings came on the floor. In fairness, she got 2 offensive rebounds in the first possession. I'm going to be real here. She got 2 offensive rebounds in 1 possession. And I don't remember her doing anything else. I don't remember her doing a single other thing in the game. She was horrendous. She fouled a couple of times. She got subbed off within 2.5 minutes in both the first. By the way, KK Timson's number got called, if you guys don't know. With something like 8:18 to go in the third quarter. So she didn't even last 2 minutes in the third quarter before getting pulled off. More fouls than points again. Really poor game. I'm going to go F. She played a good possession and it was off tip. I'm going to go F for Monique Billings. Aaliyah Boston, career high. Did an unbelievable job, was clutch. Hit some threes to start the game. Hit clutch free throws. Got big board, 7 offensive rebounds. It's crazy. And made some unbelievably timely offensive rebounds. And made some unbelievably timely defensive plays on Camila Cardoso. And I'm going to give Aaliyah Boston an A+. This is the Aaliyah Boston we know. This is A+ Aaliyah Boston. This is the Aaliyah Boston people thought was going to make an all WNBA first team. This is the Aaliyah Boston that everyone was hoping to see this year. Because again, we saw Aaliyah finally become the pick and roll big that we know is the best. The best non-A'ja Wilson big. But it is a very, very good game there. Then we're gonna put Kelsey Mitchell in. Kelsey Mitchell -2 in an 8-point win. Was not on the floor during the fourth quarter comeback. Was on the floor during the second quarter meltdown. Played no defense. Lost Skylar Diggins and didn't foul her for the game-losing possession. Or the near game-losing possession. I'm not going to give... I think Kelsey Mitchell... Kelsey Mitchell missed a couple of really timely layups as well. She turned the ball over to win the game. And then obviously made the defensive blunder. You had, as well as that, just some bad shooting in general. She had to run in on a fast break layup down the stretch, and it was she nearly you thought she was going to blow the layup. This was a comically bad game from Kelsey Mitchell. You look at the stat line, you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. But if you watch this game, it was bad. It was really bad. A couple of nice playmaking things. Because she still had a 17-point game. This was one of these things where it was the Indiana Fever were trying to lose the game. It was the Fever were trying to lose the game. And a lot of it was her. I'm not going to go F, but I'm not far off going F. I'm going to go... do I go D? I might go D for Kelsey Mitchell. This was a horrendous game. Lexi Hall, 11 points, did not shoot the ball well, but hit big free throws. Hit really big free throws. 7 offensive boards. The amount of extra opportunities Lexi Hall got today. Defensively, she did a good job on Sydney Taylor late in the game, but at the same time, with Sydney Taylor, nothing Sydney Taylor got was easy today or yesterday. Nothing she got was easy. Sydney Taylor just put up some absolutely crazy shit and it was going in. It is what it is in that scenario. If a player is going to put up some absolute bullshit and the ball's going to go in, there's nothing really you can do. And I thought Lexi did an okay job. She got burned pretty badly a few times by Taylor, but again, everyone got burned. I'm glad when it comes down to it that Lexi is the biggest hustle player in the league, because her defense has become. I'm gonna be honest. I would use the word nearly non-existent for her defense. Like nearly non-existent defense for Lexi, but the hustle was big. She hit some big shots, did miss a couple of bad ones. That being said, I don't care. I don't care. They won the game, and so her hustle plays are a big reason for it. I'm going to give Lexi a A. I'm going to give Lexi an A. Then we've got Caitlyn Clark, who turned it over 5 times. Some of them were kind of sloppy. Others were absolutely just unlucky. But that's kind of the extent of where the bad Caitlyn goes. To be completely honest, I'm kind of happy she played no defense yesterday, because she didn't foul. She didn't need to foul. She committed a unbelievably good foul. Like, she committed a fantastic foul against Elizabeth Williams. So Elizabeth Williams has post position, and she committed a foul, sent Elizabeth Williams to the line, and Elizabeth Williams broke the free throw. It was a smart foul at a key point in the game when they were up 3. I think it was in regulation, when they should have obviously won regulation. 32 points, 10 assists. She's after setting another WNBA record, and leg sleeve Caitlyn Clark had a fantastic game. Like, she had a fantastic game. And look, I don't know exactly where this ranks in Caitlyn Clark's games for her career, but like, I think we can be very honest and say it's somewhere in the top 10. Like, it's somewhere in the top 10 games for Caitlyn Clark's career. And like, that's not an exaggeration. Like, one of the better players in the history of ball, somewhere in the top 10. Like, off the top of my head, better games for Caitlyn Clark, I'll say. Washington lost as a rookie. Like, that was, I've never seen a bigger example of a player trying to will their team by themselves back into a game. And the problem is, a lot of Caitlyn Clark's best performances have been in losses. Like, obviously, the nuclear hot game against the Liberty. But I think you can make the argument that yesterday was the best game of Caitlyn's career, because she willed the team back into the game. It's an A+ for Caitlyn. Maisha Hines Allen. So Maisha Hines Allen was an X factor. She was an X factor there yesterday. Like, she was a key piece from when she was on the floor. No question about that. Like, she enters the Role Player Hall of Fame from that performance by itself. Like, I joke about the Role Player Hall of Fame, and there's like some Lexi Hall performances where Lexi Hall's been in the Role Player Hall of Fame. Sophie Cunningham for the Commissioner's Cup final in the Role Player Hall of Fame. I feel like absolutely Role Player Hall of Fame for Maisha Hines Allen. From the block on JC Sheldon to the just incredible hustle play after hustle play to the rebounding. My MAJ is becoming a fan favorite for a reason. You're going to get 100% effort from her. Yes, did she make a dumb play? Giving the ball to Kelsey Mitchell down the stretch? Yeah. At the same time, look, she's not the best player in the league. She's not going to have a perfect game. Plus 24, a key contributor. This is like, I would have given A+ if she didn't pass the ball to Kelsey, to be honest. If she didn't pass that ball to Kelsey Mitchell, I would be giving A+. But I'm just going to give regular A. That being said, not far off an A+. A fantastic performance from Maisha Hines Allen. Then we're going to go KK Timson. I thought KK was unlucky in a way that Steph White, for some reason, thinks she's a good defender. So she committed, I think she might have committed 2 fouls in those quote-unquote defensive lineups that conceded 7 points in 3 possessions. She committed one really bad one to put them on the line, and it's like, you have the game won. You have the game won, and KK is being put in those scenarios. She made a nice finish off a really nice pass from Kelsey Mitchell, and really do anything else. Blocked some shots, but Look, I don't think she had the greatest game in the world. I'll give her a C. I'll give her a C. Not a bad game, not an unbelievable game either. But yeah, then we're on to Deirious Dantis. Like, look, is Stephanie White point shaving? Like, is Stephanie White point shaving? Like, Deirious Dantis is maybe the worst player in the league by so much. Like, coming into the fourth quarter, Deirious Dantis played, if I'm not mistaken, had played 2 more minutes than Maisha Hines Allen. Or 2 less minutes than Maisha Hines Allen. That was it. Coming into the fourth, they had played nearly identical minutes. That's not good. That's not good at all. Like, MHA is just 100 times better. She's 100 times better. Deirious Dantis being on the floor is enough to get a coach fired. But I'm gonna give an F to Deirious Dantis. Like Mo Billings is not great, but like she's way better than Dantis. She is way, way better than Dantis. Ty Harris, she made a couple of layups. She didn't do anything wrong. A absolutely fine game. I'll give her like a C. I don't think she was bad. Raven Johnson. Now, Raven Johnson would be in the like D category. She hit an early 3-pointer. The problem is that Raven Johnson's not really a good defender. That is the biggest problem. I think people don't realize that Raven Johnson has been a better offensive player than advertised. A much worse defender. Like, she can still guard. I'm not saying she's a cone, but I'm saying she hasn't been great. She got burned by Sydney Taylor just like everybody else. She was on the floor for those quote-unquote defensive lineups at the end of the game where they concede every single time, and the only one of the quote-unquote defensive lineups that she wasn't in was the one time the Fever got a stop. She was on the floor, though, for the fourth quarter comeback. So you have to give credit where credit's due there. She was on the floor over Kelsey Mitchell. And I'm going to be real. Her as your Mario Chalmers to Caitlyn Clark's LeBron, as in, when LeBron wants to play off the ball, you take it up. When LeBron wants to play on the ball, you play off the ball. As this player that can do a little bit of both, while you can play on the ball and play off the ball, while locking up on defense and just being a zero maintenance player. I think Raven Johnson is a better fit beside Caitlyn Clark than Kelsey Mitchell is at this point. But I'm going to be honest. I'll give Raven a B minus. I'm going to give Raven a B minus. But yeah, anyway, that is the video. That is the grades. I'll see you guys.